Welcome back, YouTube. So we're going to talk about the new trend that Dogecoin has set over the past few days and where we are right now, because I see some people panicking, saying, "Oh my God, it's selling off. It's a sell-off. We're going back to 6 cent." And I just wanted to let you guys know the current trend that we're on and the trajectory that we're having. And we're going to take a look at a couple of different things here, including some general market data that I think is very important because we looked at the influence that it's had in the coin market cap, which is being the highest earner over the last 7 days. But there's also something that we need to think about. While it has had somewhat of a sell off, you need to compare it to the overall market to see just how well Dogecoin is doing. And because, it's kind of like the old saying, when in doubt, zoom out. But it's okay. That's what I'm here for. That's what we're going to go over. So if we take a look here at the current trends, we'll see that Dogecoin has had 1, 2, 3, 4 touches on this upward line here that I have. So we have to consider this a trend at this point. Normally, I don't even look at it if it's less than 2 as the absolute minimum, but we have 4 levels of support here on this line. So this is our current trend until it is broken, until we have evidence that it is no longer respected. So with that being said, even if right now where we are, even if we came down to 7.7, we are on par with our trend. And at that point, we should expect a bounce. This is an upward trend. This is us setting a higher high. At some point, there will be a consolidation, a sell-off, or something like that. And we should have a new point of resistance, but ultimately, a new floor. But ultimately, it should be higher if we're going to continue this bullish trend. If it breaks and is no longer respected, obviously, I'll let you guys know. You'll probably see it first. But as of right now, this is what it is, and we shouldn't be speculating when we don't have any breakdown or evidence in the macros here. And I'm going to even show you further confirmation on coin market cap when we do a general zoom out. But overall, this is where we are. We actually even have another green candle forming here, and we are doing extremely well. Over the next, I think tomorrow, if not Friday, we should even have this cross here of the 21 and the 72-day moving average. That is bullish. That is aggressive when it comes down to looking at TA and long term and the momentum building behind the coin. But I know that we've been, red for so long, and there's been so many different aspects of sell-offs or bull traps and stuff like that. So some people may be afraid, and this is typically what happens when you have a lot of BS that's going on in the market. The major thing that can get us to do a trend reversal right now in the market is going to be some crazy CPI numbers or something on a macro level that we're going to get next month. That can give us a reversal here. But as of right now, we do not have that major event, that macro event that's going to cause massive sell-offs. And I know some of you are thinking, oh, well, what about the shorts? Let's take a look. Because we remember we talked about shorts, and I said that when you have that type of momentum come in, short sellers have a tough decision to make. They have to decide, okay, well, obviously, this is no longer just the retailers we're going up against. We're going up against some people with some deep pockets. This is some other institutions that are pumping money into the coin. Do we want to put ourselves in a position to get, to take a huge losses, squeeze if they remove enough of the coin, stuff like that? So do we want to, keep shorting the coin right now? Because normally, before the institutions put all this money and stuff like that into the coins, shorts would have been to the moon right now. But you see here, not only do we have a retraction, this sell-off here in shorts, they're basically non-existent. This is 0.70. This is less than 1% for the day. They're the short, like, where are the shorts? And this is, this is not them being afraid. This is actually them being smart. Because if I was going up, if I'm a retailer and I'm thinking about shorting, or if I'm a brokerage, if I'm at a brokerage, I'm thinking about shorting and stuff like that, and I see somebody, I see a couple $1 billion in transactions in 24 hours, that's going to put me on edge. And I'm going to be like, okay, I probably need a new game plan. Maybe I need to find something else to short. Maybe I'm going to wait and see how this plays out. So this is actually them being smart. But this also lets you know that this consolidation that we're seeing here is natural. This is the best part about this slight sell-off that we're seeing. But also, let's take a look here at let's zoom out for a bit and take a look here at an even bigger level, or a broader level, I'll say. And we'll see that we are Technically, there's one other coin that's still red now. I'm still green on the 7-day, and that's USD coin. And that is basically a flat line, literally. And then we have Doge, which on the 7-day is still 12.75. It's still up 12.75. And look at the other coins on the 7 days. Red Bitcoin, red Ethereum, red Tether, red BNB, red XRP, red Binance, red Cardano, red Solana, and then look at Doge. Bullish trend here, bullish trend here. And this is, you can have some severances when you have large retail support. And I think Dogecoin certainly has that. Bitcoin, Ethereum as well, but mostly you're going to have like a lot more of your wealthy individuals, but certainly the percentage wise is heavy institutionalized. Dogecoin is heavy retail wise. So you'll see people when you have these spikes and stuff like that, you'll have a bit of FOMO coming in saying that, okay, maybe I was wrong about Dogecoin being dead. Maybe I need to take my positions. Maybe it's not going lower. So I'm going to start making these entries and stuff like that now. And you'll see this is basically like an upset when it comes down to the actual trend projection. But you can take a look at this for yourself. This is CoinMarketCap. You all have access to this. It's not something like TradingView that you have to pay for. You can take a look here and see that this is the upward trend. Literally, like it's almost like these, like Cardano and Solana, it's almost like their charts being flipped. That's what Dogecoin is doing right now. And the only other one that is, USD is red now. It just refreshed itself. So as of right now, during the video live, Dogecoin is the only green chart here on the 7-day. So take that into consideration. But overall, we are doing absolutely fine. We are still within range for the support on the chart here. Oh, these are shorts. Let me go back. Oh, this is right. We are, doing just fine here with the level of support. We have we have a little room here. I think 7.7 that we can still fall and still be on the setting the trend for the higher high. So everything's okay as of right now. If anything alarming happens, we break trend, a macro adjustment or something like that, obviously I'll let you know. But as of right now, we are certainly doing okay. And this is, we're pretty much just waiting to see where we consolidate on our higher high. And of course, we have that cross coming up within the next 24 hours or so. So that'll be something to see how shorts and how the market is going to respond to that. With that being said, if you want to do TA with me, learn how to do it for yourself. Get my option plays. We did around 114% today. You can participate in that on my Patreon. That is $12 a month. And most of my Patreons they actually even make that back within 24 hours, especially the last couple of weeks. It's been really, really good to everyone in there. We have about 9 spots left. I said I was going to do 100. I know some people were saying they can do it like later in the month. I don't know if I'll open it up just because of the amount of people and being attentive. That is TBD. But as of right now, I know I will at least do the 100, which is what I originally said. So if you guys want to participate in that, I will have a link in the description. And also, if you don't want to lend out your information to hedge funds to bet against you in short positions, something like on the chart that we just seen, you can check out Moomoo. I have a link for them in the description as well. And they do not participate in payment for order flow. So none of your data will be analyzed against you in that regard to front run your plays and stuff like that and take advantage of the information coming into the market. So that being said, if you want to hear more from me, like the channel, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.